Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Today I am going to tell you about the structure organelles which are present in a plant cell. Okay, this is the structure of plant cell. In this, the first and the most important thing is the outermost covering of this thick covering is called as cell wall. This thick covering is called as cell wall. It is protective in nature. It also helps in transport of materials in and out of the cell. It helps in osmosis, diffusion and various other processes, that is transport and exchange of material takes place with the help of this. Although it is a dead cell, it is a dead part of the cell. It is made up of cellulose. It is made up of cellulose. Cell wall is made up of cellulose. Inside this there is another membrane which is called as plasma membrane. Plasma membrane is present in both plant cell and animal cell. But this cell wall is present only in case of plant cell. This plasma membrane also help in transport of materials and various processes takes place with the help of this membrane, and this plasma membrane is selectively permeable. It allows only selective materials to move in and out of the cell. This plasma membrane chemically made up of phospholipids. Beside these phosphates and lipids, various other materials, that is polysaccharides, carbohydrate, cholesterol and various other materials are also present in this. These are the two outer coverings. Outermost covering is cell wall and next to this is plasma membrane inside of the cell wall. And this plasma membrane is living while cell wall is dead. Cell wall is made up of cellulose and plasma membrane is made up of phospholipids mainly. Next part is chloroplast. This chloroplast is mainly present only in case of plant cell. When we are talking about a structure of this chloroplast, it is a double membranous cell organelle. It mainly helps in photosynthesis, that is food making process. It is green in color and it provides chlorophyll during photosynthesis. That is the main function. Besides this plant cell has large vacuoles which help in transport of materials. This is surrounded by a membrane which is called as tonoplast. And after this we will discuss another cell organelle, that is mitochondria. These are the different mitochondria which are present in this plant cell. This is the structure of mitochondria. It has double membrane also. Outer membrane of this mitochondria is smooth while inner membrane has these finger-like structures which are called as cristae. These finger-like structures, this is the outermost, these are the finger-like structures. These are finger-like structure called as cristae. And this is the outer membrane which is smooth. Inner membrane has finger-like structure. Inside this it also has cytoplasm, and this mitochondria help in providing energy during the process of respiration. When plants respire, they takes in oxygen and gives out carbon dioxide. This process takes place with the help of these cell organelles, that is mitochondria. They help in oxidation of food. They provide energy in the form of ATP, that is adenosine triphosphate. They provide energy in the form of ATP, that is adenosine triphosphate. So mitochondria is one of the most important cell organelle which is double membrane in structure, and outer membrane of this mitochondria is smooth, inner membrane has finger-like structures called as cristae. They help in oxidation of food, which has oxysome, which mainly help in production of energy in the form of energy packets, that is ATP, and the full form of ATP is adenosine triphosphate. Okay, adenosine triphosphate. Beside this, there is these finger-like structures. These finger-like structures, it is clear here, these finger-like structures are called as Golgi bodies. They also has vesicles, tubules and cisternae, and they have spaces inside them, though they mainly help in transport and packaging of materials. Various materials are synthesized in the plants. They are filled in these spaces and they help in packaging and transport of materials. And the main and the most important part which is present in this, mostly in the center of the cell, is called as nucleus. This is the structure of nucleus. It is the most important cell organelle of plant cell as well as animal cell. It is also surrounded by a double membrane. Its membrane is called as nuclear membrane. Membrane by which nucleus is surrounded is called as nuclear membrane. This nuclear membrane help in transport of materials in and out of this membrane, so that exchange of material takes place between cytoplasm. This is the cytoplasm of the cell. These dots shows the cytoplasm, which is a liquid-like, jelly-like liquid which helps in transport of material. So this cytoplasm, material transported between cytoplasm and nucleoplasm. Cytoplasm which is present inside the nucleus is called as nucleoplasm. So there is exchange of a transport of material between nucleoplasm and cytoplasm. It also has small pores which are called as nuclear pore. With the help of this nuclear pore, transport of material takes place. And there is also most important structure which is present as round body inside this nucleus, which is called as nucleolus. Another round body which is present inside the nucleus is called as nucleolus. Inside this nucleus there are thread-like structures which help in transferring characters from parents to their offspring. These thread-like structures are nothing but they are called as chromatin. What do we call it? Chromatin. This chromatin becomes chromosome at the time of cell division. We will discuss the structure of chromosome in another class. So this chromatin network play a very important role in transferring each and every character from parents to their offsprings. Each and every character, that is type of plant, type of height, type of color. In case of animal cells, that is various features, that is color of eyes, color of hairs, color of skin and height, and various features transferred from parents to their offspring with the help of these chromosomes or chromatin. So it is a very important character. We called it as hereditary character because hereditary features, hereditary characteristic features of each and every organism or plant transferred from parents to their offsprings. So, and there is another cell organelle which is called as endoplasmic reticulum. What do we call it? Endoplasmic reticulum. There are two types of endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum. Outside this nuclear membrane, there are tubular structures, attached to this membrane on one side to the membrane of the nucleus, on other side they are attached with the plasma membrane. These tubular structures, when they are smooth, they don't have any dot-like structures or ribosomes attached on their walls. When there is absence of ribosomes on their walls or their walls are smooth, they are called as rough. They are called as smooth endoplasmic reticulum. When ribosomes, these dot-like structures are attached on their walls, they are called as rough endoplasmic reticulum. When ribosomes are attached on their wall, they are called rough endoplasmic reticulum. When ribosomes are not attached on their walls or their walls are smooth like this, they are called as smooth endoplasmic reticulum. When ribosomes are attached, they help in protein synthesis, because the function of these ribosomes, they are just like this, dot-like structures. I have shown here clearly. These ribosomes play an important role in protein synthesis. Okay. So beside these structure, there are other cell organelles and other parts are also present in this plant cell, like carbohydrate, fats, glycogen, crystals and various other small particles also present in plant as well as in animal cells. Just I am repeating or concluded all cell organelles with the help of this chart. This is the chart of plant cell. This is the chart of plant cell. I am repeating with the help of this chart. All the cell organelles will be clear. These are green colored plastids called as chloroplast, and these are mitochondria. There are a number of chloroplast or plastids present, and this is the structure of nuclear membrane. That is nuclear membrane. It has these tubular structure attached with the outer membrane of the nucleus on one side, and on the other side it is attached to the plasma membrane. So these are they also help in protein synthesis. When these ribosomes dot-like structures are attached, when they are smooth, they help in other synthesis of other materials. And these are structure of mitochondria. This is large vacuole. It is surrounded by a membrane called as tonoplast. And beside this, there are other structures like this: crystals, glycogen, and carbohydrates, fats, and various other granules are also present. That's all about this plant